Aloha Virgo, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your spirit messages for mid-July to mid-August. I was in movement at the beginning of this month and will continue to be in movement for a bit. So we are recording when we can. All right, so thank you guys so much. Please do like, share, subscribe. If you haven't already, hit that bell button, give me a comment. All those things help my channel to grow and expand. If you would like a private reading with me, I am on Keen. I do private tarot readings there, and so that would be the only platform that I do tarot readings on, and I'm at the Whispering Dragonfly with them, as well as for quantum energy healing or energy coaching sessions with me. Those would include trapped emotion release, those would include neurolinguistics programming. Those can be booked on my website, www.thewhisperingdragonfly.com. Okay, all of that's taken care of. Let's get into it, Virgo. All right, we are going to do the general energies from the White Light Oracle. You actually got two. So let's see what those say. All right, it is Solve Baluti 741 Hertz. So tune in to your heart and you will be able to find your way through any negative or toxic situation. Engage in self-healing and space clearing. Commit to regular practices that help you connect to your inner light. Your light shall not be overcome by any darkness or negativity. Take time to clean your heart and mind of negativity by focusing on the divine beings that bring joy to your heart. It is appropriate for you to desire your own personal and sacred space and access it daily. Beautiful. So in order to cleanse and clear, you can listen to music of 741 Hertz. That's going to be really useful to you at this time. And then you also got Tantra of 639 Hertz. Beautiful. I love, love, love this image. This artist makes the most beautiful images. Okay, and so it says, be open to that which seems unfamiliar or different. You will experience a breakthrough as you embrace an unusual approach. You are on a soul path of accelerated spiritual growth, which is swifter, but not always easier. You do not have to contrive your own happiness, but you can dip into the bliss within your body to lighten your mental state and remind yourself everything is working out beautifully. Okay, so that's absolutely gorgeous. You are moving through swift transition in your spiritual world, which is moving you through swift transition in the earth and in mundane world. Okay, and so what they're showing is take a different approach, do things a little different. I feel like many of you have been learning to do things a little bit different than the norm, Virgo, and clear out pollutants energetically, physically, etc., because you're accelerating even faster. And this time period does include the Lionsgate portal. And so there's much that's being accelerated and grown at this time. Really, really beautiful. Let's see here. Awesome. And two more. Yeah, so I feel like in this spiritual growth, what's interesting is all of your cards to this point are really indicating, Spirit saying the past, like you're being stuck a little bit in a past energy or a past timeline. So what they're showing is one timeline's collapsing and then you're moving into this other one, because we have Knight of Cups and then we have Strength. So there was someone and then Three of Swords reversed. Okay, so I feel like we have this person who's been kind of slow moving, and they're giving me two stories with this. So one is like this is representing you, like you have been thinking about what it is that you love, which things would you like to move forward with, how would you like life to be, but it's a slow moving energy because you're daydreaming, staring into the cup, and you have the strength to avert heartache. Okay, but I feel like in this particular situation and scenario, you're worried about how things would work. We have Ten of Pentacles reversed and we have the Three of Pentacles reversed. And so it's basically showing that while you're daydreaming and thinking, you're also putting in the program of doubt. Okay, what they're saying to me is that there's been great doubt that what you're building, what you're dreaming about, is it going to cause heartbreak? Is it going to create enough money for me to take care of myself, my family, etc.? For others of you, this is a person who has come in and they were slow moving with it, and you averted disaster by having the strength to move forward. But they didn't work with you, okay? And they didn't give you the quality of craftsmanship. This could be in business and this could also be in love, okay? So in both scenarios, I feel like the person that represents the Knight of Cups here has been focusing on the past. So while they're daydreaming, they've been adding in like past hurts and things to the program. And so what it's saying is, you know, it's time for you to move out of the past, okay? So allow that timeline to collapse, okay? That's where this clearing is happening. Because outcome, we have the Hierophant. All right, Hierophant is the card of Taurus, and so fellow earth sign, but it has to do with long-term commitments. It has to do with religion, rules, regulations, but essentially it's the priest. And so I look at the Hierophant as things that are going to last the long term, but I also look at it as a card of spiritual awakening. This is a wise person. So you're moving into this stage of wisdom. You're moving into this stage of being in a whole different spiritual realm. So like it said in the Tantra card, is that you are moving up spiritually and quickly. And so so they do want you to take that higher approach. Okay, let's see. Next two, please. Cool. Next. Nice. Yeah, so I feel like in the now, it's really beautiful. You're really learning to work with people and work with each other. So we have Three of Pentacles twice in your reading. Pay attention to that. So in the past energy and the daydreaming, you're feeling like, oh, it's not going to work. The craftsmanship's not going to be good. The network isn't working, or it's not going to work for me. But in the now reality of what's really happening is you are part of the community. Things are working for you. Like there are good quality people around you. You are bringing out the craftsmanship, okay? So it's like what's really happening is different from what you originally were looking at. And it's because you have the strength. It's because you have utilized that. So as you're clearing this month, what's coming in, we have Ace of Cups, and we also have the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be really practical as you're moving forward. For some of you, Ace of Cups is an offer of love, but it can be also an offer of doing something that you love, okay? So this is, love is not limited to romance, so this could be in business. But with Seven of Pentacles, it says that you are investing, and you're investing only in seeds that are going to produce a harvest, only in seeds that'll grow. You're no longer investing in the old ways of doing things, because we have Knight of Wands and the World. So you're no longer investing in that which is here today and gone tomorrow. You've completed that cycle. So in love, you're no longer investing in the playboys or playgirls with the good sex. You're investing in someone who's more mature. Not that you don't love the passion, but you're choosing to end the cycle of going for things that are fleeting. Okay, so you're really moving into a much more solid and stable position in your life. In work and clients, you're going to weed out. You're only going to invest in that which is going to produce a harvest. And so you're going to do that through using your intuition. So in work and how you build clients, entrepreneurship, you're really looking at, okay, which things came in that were just fleeting and passionate but really didn't produce much, okay? you're learning from the past cycle. This World card says you're ending the cycle of that and you're learning from it. And you're only going to go and invest in things that really bring a spark to your heart, Virgo, that really make you feel that love and the passion and compassion for you to move forward. So this is a really beautiful month for you because you're moving through your spiritual advancement in a really beautiful way, and you're making your choices based on, does this feed my spirit? Okay, and not just my body. Does this feed my spirit? Does this feed my my future 10 years? Does this feed my legacy? Like, they keep using the word legacy for you guys, okay? And so, yeah, beautiful. And it's like you're the phoenix from the ashes. So that what they're showing is you have been the wounded warrior, but you are going to be triumphant, okay? And I love that these cards kind of mirror one another, but in a very interesting way, okay? So through this spiritual advancement, through the taking of a different approach, okay? I feel like, Virgo, you guys can be very, very logical, but I feel like in this particular month and the major changes that are happening, you're going to listen to your heart and to your gut more than the mind, right? So it's like the monkey mind has been really kind of talking a lot to you lately and has had you lost in daydream, and now you're moving into this position of, nope, I choose from my heart. I choose where spirit leads me. I choose things that are going to grow. I invest wisely. My money, my time, my energy, my heart, my love. Like, you are choosing to invest in ways that bring you a harvest. And we have another seven of wands. You have learned to defend yourself. You have gone through the battle and you've learned to create good boundaries. Now, this being said, Leo got this as well, and the message is the same. I saw something the other day, like a meme or something on Facebook, but it's really beautiful what they're reminding me with this. It says, your boundaries need not be an electric fence that keeps everyone out. Your boundaries can be an ever-present glowing light that says, I will be treated sacredly, okay? And so you're learning to have that boundary that people can come in, but not the people that are going to disturb your peace, not the people that are going to be here today, gone tomorrow. You're only choosing people, events, situations that grow harvest, and in that choice, that is bringing you much love. It's bringing you much success. So this particular month, you're going to have a lot of clearing that happens that brings you swift changes. So though it may not be easy, there might be people that kind of exit and there might be people who enter. But what's beautiful is you're going to be clearing the feeling of abandonment. You're going to be clearing the feeling of loss. You're going to be clearing the feeling of not having enough, lack. You're clearing out of your system those old feelings of childhood trauma, okay? So it's like, I talk to adults here, right? So it's like, you're an adult. That's not who you are anymore. And so luckily this month you get those clearings. So you are on a fast track of ascension, and it's beautiful. We have Ten of Swords reversed, meaning that you're going to overcome. You're going to overcome being those old patterns of feeling stabbed in the back, distrust, etc. Okay, you've really had to defend yourself through your life, and then now it's a time where your defense is different. It's of the light, so no need to wield your sword at this particular moment. It's a different type of defense. The fire of the light that shines around you is the defense. It is the way moving forward. And what's their outcome for this month, please, for Virgo? Beautiful. We have Four of Wands. This is great. So, excuse me, I have a little itch here under my nose. I started itching like right here under my nose. Somebody is doing that, and I just had one in the back here. So If that happened to you, they're just saying pay close attention. Okay, so we have Four of Wands here. Four of Wands is saying that your outcome is you have reason to celebrate. You've created a beautiful foundation. For some of you, in other card decks, this is considered the 1111 card and the Rider-Waite. So you may have a spiritual partner that's entering. You may be going to weddings. You may be having reason to celebrate because you have invested well. So it's saying that this outcome leads to long-term gain. It leads to commitment, spiritual commitment, both with a partner, but also with yourself first and foremost. That's the main commitment, is to self and source. And from there, everything does build. And so, you know, be willing to take a different approach. Be willing to allow your both energy and physical body to go through the cleansing and clearing, because you are advancing rapidly in your spiritual walk, Virgo, and I think that's really beautiful for you. So thank you so much. Thank you, and until next time, aloha.